Swinburne University of Technology.
The academic procession is about to enter the hall. Would you please stand? Please remain standing for the national anthem. The words are on the inside cover of your program. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the presiding officer of today's ceremony, Mr. Ben Cohen, Councillor of Swinburne University of Technology.
Vice-Chancellor and members of the University Council, members of staff, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Swinburne University of Technology, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to this graduation and award conferral ceremony. We are very pleased that so many of you have been able to attend and make this such a special occasion. This ceremony acknowledges the academic and research achievements of our students and represents a significant step in their process of lifelong learning. As a mark of respect to Australia's Indigenous people, Swinburne University of Technology acknowledges the Wurundjeri people as the traditional custodians of the land where we now meet to conduct this important ceremony. On the occasion of this ceremony, the Council and staff of the University wish to share their pride and their congratulations with the graduates on their achievement. For all of us, this ceremony is a very special occasion. For the graduates, it means the culmination of years of study, hard work and achievement. For the parents, families and friends of the graduates, it means that all the sacrifices which you have made and all the support which you've provided has now finally been rewarded. I'm sure that you, like us, feel a great sense of pride and happiness in seeing your friend or family members succeed in this most significant way. For the academic and administrative staff of the university, there's an enormous satisfaction in seeing our students successfully complete their studies. While this ceremony rightly celebrates the achievements of our students, it's also an important occasion for the university. Swinburne prides itself on the quality of the teaching and learning it provides and the excellence of its research. This celebration gives public recognition of Swinburne's ongoing commitment to provide our students with a range of high-quality educational qualifications. These qualifications will assist them to make an ongoing contribution to their chosen profession and, importantly, to their particular community. Swinburne is committed to being a nationally and an internationally recognised institution where our education programs and our research are relevant to the world community as well as to Australia. We are committed to this goal because increasingly our graduates are required to work outside of Australia and establish successful international careers, and our researchers routinely collaborate with scholars from around the world. I would now like to call upon Professor Ian Young, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology, to address today's graduates.
Councillor, distinguished guests and graduands, I especially acknowledge and welcome the lecturers, supervisors, parents, families and friends of those graduating today. We all know that you have played a crucial role in the academic success that we celebrate at this event. On behalf of Swinburne and today's graduands, I thank you for your encouragement, your sacrifices and your support. The university considers you all part of the Swinburne family, and we are extremely proud to do so. To those who are graduating, today marks the completion of an important stage of your life. You now begin a journey that will take you all on different paths. Building on today's success, many of you will now commence careers that lead directly on from your studies here at Swinburne. Still others will take paths that build on your education, but will lead you in less well-defined directions. Whatever your next step, you may take inspiration from Ralph Waldo Emerson's words, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." I'm sure that your education at Swinburne has not only provided you with the skills and information needed to pass your course, but also with the capacity to develop your own ideas and to follow your own paths. Of course, many of you know where you're headed now. Some of you have already commenced on your careers in industry or elsewhere. Others may be driven by curiosity, with a strong desire to understand fully a particular aspect of the world around you. If you enjoy the intellectual stimulation available within a university, then you might consider further study. If so, you would be following in the steps of some of our distinguished PhD students who are with us today. Much of the world's academic research is undertaken by postgraduate students under the close guidance of an experienced academic supervisor. Undertaking work of this kind gives you the opportunity to carry your ideas and values into the world, and importantly, to discover new knowledge. If research is not your preferred option, but you would like to undertake further study, you could enrol in postgraduate coursework to build upon the strong educational foundation laid by your recently completed studies. If postgraduate learning appeals, either now or in the future, we would be delighted to see you back at Swinburne. There are, of course, good reasons for undertaking lifelong learning. Higher education and learning provides advantages to individuals compared to those who are less well educated. Research from around the world showed that university graduates can expect significantly higher paid and more rewarding employment, as well as even better health and longer life expectancy. In addition to the significant return to the individual, higher education also provides an important return to nations. There is a strong correlation between the output per worker and the national investment in universities. There are many other potential benefits which also come from high levels of education within a country. These include a more egalitarian society, active and robust democracy, personal freedoms, and active political debate. Few of these goals can be achieved without education systems which provide a high standard of learning for a large proportion of the population. The significant benefits which flow to a nation as a result of education means that the major benefit is received by the country in which the individual chooses to live and work, rather than the nation in which they receive their education. Hence, even for countries where a high percentage of their population chooses to study overseas, the benefits will still be significant, particularly if the individuals return to their home country to live and to work. Swinburne is proud that our graduates are contributing to their societies right across the world. We very much see ourselves as an international university. Your Swinburne education has given you knowledge. It's now up to you to show the bravery to wield that knowledge to achieve goals. Balthasar Gracian, a 17th century author and Jesuit monk, said, "Without courage, knowledge bears no fruit." I encourage you to go out and seize the opportunities, not to shy away from hard decisions, and if it's within your power, to change things. Opportunities can exist in many forms, and they leave as quickly as they arrive. It is important to position yourself to see them, to have the knowledge to identify them, and the capacity to exploit them. Opportunity does not always knock, and opportunities are not found by hoping they will. To find them, you need to engage with the world, to meet and interact with people, to travel and broaden your perspective, to make an effort, to strive. As Edison once said, opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Very true words. Once you have developed the skill to identify prospects and turn them to your advantage, even greater possibilities emerge. At times throughout your life, you will need to deal with dilemmas in your personal and professional lives. You will also need to make hard decisions as citizens of your community and of the world. Decisions are at the core of leadership and success, and there are times when they can be difficult and perplexing. Active decision-making involves a responsible choice that you must make. It's important to note that sometimes the boldest decisions are in fact the safest. Our world is now in a period of rapid, accelerating and unpredictable change. One of our greatest challenges today is to find ways for all sectors of our society to search, debate and to decide how best to improve our communities for the good of all citizens. To do this, we need not only to make decisions, we also need innovation and ideas. Many ideas come from being open to the influences and being receptive to the world around you. However, be brave in advocating your solutions, no matter how innovative they may seem. Remember that the heresy of one generation often becomes the orthodoxy of the next. Education provides many benefits to individuals, and it also increases your capacity to contribute more generally to society. This contribution may take many forms. For example, building the economic wealth of your nation, engaging in constructive social and political debate, and direct community service. All of these are responsibilities which you are well equipped to take up. Being highly educated, you are now able to determine more effectively how to solve many of the social, environmental, economic, and political challenges that face our world today. In many cases, you have specific talents to build a better world. For example, many of you have the expertise to create and improve infrastructure for communities. Others will have advanced critical thinking to assist in making judgments as to the risk and the allocation of resources. For some of you, life's experiences will drive you to improve the world through your job, giving financial support to good causes, or by volunteering to help those who are in need. It is each of you who graduate today that must, in the future, lead our businesses, governments, our not-for-profit organisations, as well as our communities at large. An ambitious task, but one we know you're all capable of. As you face these challenges, be courageous. As Scientia, a Roman dramatist, philosopher and politician, said more than 2,000 years ago, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. So my words to you are, please dare. We look forward to celebrating your success. Congratulations.
Well, I think if you take away 5 or 10% of what Professor Young had to say today, you'll be well served. Hopefully you take 100%. Professor Young, in his speech, mentioned that today marks the beginning of the next stage of your life. In fact, the next few days will be the next stage of Professor Young's life as he moves on to take up the position of Vice-Chancellor of ANU. And you today, the graduates today, are very much the beneficiary of his term at this university in terms of our numerous awards for our quality of learning, numerous awards in research that's occurred under his leadership, and our ranking in world universities. So you are very much the beneficiaries of his efforts. I'm sure you'd like to thank him even more. I'd now like to call upon Helen Giannakis, Associate Director of Student Administration, to verify that the graduates listed in the program are eligible to receive their awards.
Councillor, I have the honour to inform you that in accordance with Statute 13 of Swinburne University of Technology, the graduates who will be presented at this ceremony or who have applied to have their award conferred in absentia have fulfilled the conditions prescribed and are entitled to the award of bachelor degree, graduate certificate, graduate diploma, bachelor degree, master degree and Doctor of Philosophy as appropriate of Swinburne University of Technology.
Would all graduates please stand for the conferral of awards? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Swinburne University of Technology, I admit the duly authorised graduates here present and in absentia to the appropriate awards and to all the rights and all the privileges of these awards. Congratulations. Please be seated. I would now like to call upon Dr. Bruno Maschitelli, the Associate Dean of International from the Faculty of Business and Enterprise, to present his graduates.
Councillor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred an award. For the Graduate Diploma of Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Jamie Balazzi Baldomero. For the Master of Accounting, Mohammed Imran Atta. Wipapone Tanwijid. Sujith Chrysanthra Hiswela Kakana Melaje. Adhikari Athukaralala Je Harindri Shathrika Wisasundera. Zhao Yu Zhao. For the Master of Accounting Honours, Sanjita Malchandana. For the Master of Business in Human Resource Management, Chun Chen. Denver Ame Cave. Umesh Gupta. Shumei Lui. Deepa Rao Yermal Anatharam. Jeanette Scheffler. Marie Christelle Aurelia Vincent. Adriana Visbal Acuna. Nishint Prakash Vora. Ji Jiahui. Yu Shu. Nanchi Jie. Kaula Ali Kamis Obaid Al-Shamizi. Xuan Gao. Hilda Jensen. Lynn Therese Lunde. Emily Meyer. Thi Tuong Tai Tham. Supakanya Sanjawanit. For the Master of Business in International Business Leadership Stream, Grit Aditya. Marie Laura Cathy Caesar. Farah Karania.
This is for you.
Bruno McCord. Raki Nia. Isung Yi. Thontula Sachvishay. Tuyet An Tran. Puya Chandrakant Usanka. Tsimei Ching. Gudlin Gulati. Tsai Jung Ho. Chen Yu Xiao. Shakti Jadaya. Harutai Ganowet. Karan Ashok Kumar Kumble. Janit Bocholchand Mehta. Jadesh Minaria. Vignac Nadena. Kasama Taboribom. For the Master of Business Honours in Marketing, Carla Frigo. For the Master of Business Administration, Sonia Anund. Mei Li Chung. Go Wei Kit. Kirsten Corner. Dan Ulrich Stidger. For the Master of Management in Strategic Foresight, Yuko Oyama. For the Master of Professional Accounting, Ching Jing Fun. Zaimina Mulati. Din Yung No. Tran Min Tam. For the Master of Commerce in Human Resource Management, Zainab Mohammed Saleh Ali Al Junaibi. Mun. For the Master of Commerce in International Business, Shital Brabhaka Ekbote. Panyafon Huang Akson. Nizarut Goyana. Apichut Lim Chu Wang. Rungnapa Ninarutana Goson. Pham Trung Kien. Yutishta Lushmi Rosuni. Ing Chun Sun. Tatanawat Watanachung. For the Master of Commerce in International Business Leadership, Radi Roslan. Vobal V. Nguyen. For the Master of Commerce in Marketing, Mohammed Munyi Shedin. Tuntipa Juntong. Nancy Mita. Mohammed Bagher Nadi. Raisa Fitri Rahayu. Radewan Sanitsiroa. Ranida Susher. Paramapon Pork Taishon. For the Master of Practicing Accounting, Rahat Ahmed. Sashika Sharendrini Fernando. Upper Rao Kavuri. Thi Huang Hua Le. Dawi Lestari. Kesarapon Misri. Lienje Dinusha Pereira. Rashida Sinaga. Suresh Dadikonda. Councillor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Aaron Perenye. Aaron Perenye's thesis title is The Growth of Small and Medium Enterprises in the Information and Communication Technologies Sector. Dr. Perenye's thesis examined the growth of small and medium-sized enterprises in the information communication technologies sector. A holistic conceptual model was tested in Australia and Hungary. This allowed for an extended validation of a structural model explaining firm growth. Comparative analysis between the participating countries highlighted the country-specific differences. While organic firm development and organisational factors have stronger impact on firm growth in Australia, expansion planning is more important for Hungarian firms. It was also found that larger firms grow faster. Analysis of the firm life cycle demonstrated the lack of a decline stage and non-linear pathways of firm development. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Aaron Perenye for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Councillor, I have the honour to present to you the next graduate on whom you have conferred the degree of Doctorate of Philosophy. Petpairing Uping. The title of Petpairing Uping's thesis is Accounting Reform in the Public Sector, a Case of Thai Public Universities. Dr. Uping researched accounting reform in the public sector in a developing country, Thailand, with a focus on Thai public universities. Using contingency theory, Dr. Uping investigated the process of accounting change in order to understand the factors influencing and affecting the change process. The findings highlight that for change to be successful, it is necessary to have strong support from senior authorities, staff with knowledge of private sector accounting practices and availability of information technology systems. The results of this study make an incremental contribution to the literature on accounting reform in developing countries. Councillor, I present to you Dr. Petparin Upping for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Councillor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Business and Enterprise. I now call upon Professor John Bynon, the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Industrial Sciences, to present his graduates.
Councillor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred an award. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Saoud Abdullah Al-Farezi. Shreyash Kumar Mangubai Patel. Eric Soon. Laura Ting Seo Lin. Irene Young. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, No Seng Aung. Damesh Kishan Chand Kodwani. Rangana Patel. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Computer Systems, Vu Huang Li. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Computer Systems and the Bachelor of Business, Human Pantaki. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Anubhav Anand. Hewa Ediri Manage Peshan Ravisha Dayaratna. Melinda Sala Bandara Siriwadana. Edward Fabian Sutanto. Rick Tan. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Robotics and Mechatronics, Ali Asghar Haidari. Jonathan Wee. For the Bachelor of Technology in Aviation, Yu Yung Chu. For the Bachelor of Technology in Aviation and the Bachelor of Business, Kushal Sen Bahari. For the Bachelor of Aviation Management and the Bachelor of Business, Satvinder Singh Gill. Ho Yan Stanley Leung. For For the Graduate Diploma of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering, Hang Ji. For the Master of Engineering in Advanced Manufacturing Technology, Håkan Jamtvit. Sriman Bindu Babu Lalam. Alan Ling Yong Jian. Bard Elling Lund. Ram Mohan Punjari. Karthik Prasad Vemulapalli. For the Master of Engineering in Civil, Tran Nguyen An Tuan. For the Master of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering, Wei Chen Sun. For the Master of Technology in Advanced Manufacturing Technology, Rohan Handa. Sigit Prabowo. Arsalan Zahid. For the Master of Technology in Civil Engineering, Junhong Lin. Shu Cheng Albert Pan. Dipesh Patel. Senthil Nathan Sampath. Swapnil Sinaka. Wenru Tiffany Yan. For the Master of Technology Management in Construction Management, Andy. Chadalawada Shiva Gopal. Elizabeth Cristina Gomez Rodriguez. Ki Ing Leung Hee. Soma Shekhar Kumera. Tan Bin Vu. Abhinay Reddy Vulupala. For the Master of Engineering in Advanced Manufacturing Technology Honours, Adiyaman Rivajagan. Vaibhav Sunil Kite. Palvai Raja Shekhar Reddy. Avudayapan Sankaramurti. Venkata Aswani Kumar Yadla. For the Master of Engineering in Microelectronic Engineering Honours, Kamal Kumar Kalra. Akarin Luan Chamruan. Faisal Salim. Shahzad Asif. Subramani Thiagarajan. Councillor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Engineering and Industrial Sciences. I now call upon Associate Professor Janet Gregory, the Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Higher Education, Lilydale, to present her graduates.
Councillor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred an award. For the Bachelor of Business, Layla Alawati. Yu Jie Gu. Tuan An Ha. Shui Fan Leung. B.A.J. Danusha W. Paris. Lu Wong. For the Bachelor of Business in Accounting, Dennis Stephen Keniachion. Joko Bill Sulawadi Show. Danushka Jihan Ikan Ayaki. For the Bachelor of Business in E-Commerce, Ali Hussein Dawood Alawati. Jian J. Ye Wong. For the Bachelor of Business in Tourism and Management, Yi Ling Elaine Chan. Ge Chen. Ashra Vandana Herbungs. Yudhisht Herbungs. Kai Miao. Xiao Shan Su. Alan Tan Wu Guan. Yi Ling Christina Teng. For the Bachelor of Business in Tourism Management, Helene Pakalin. Councillor. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Higher Education, Lilydale. I now call upon Mr. Nishink Prakash Vora, who graduated today with a Master of Business in Human Resources Management, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Good evening, Councillor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today, each student in this room has reached the end of their journey, and we are all here to celebrate our graduations. On behalf of the graduating students, I would sincerely like to thank everyone who has supported us on our way. From the very beginning, we have felt like a part of the university community. Swinburne has a fantastic reputation, not only for its standards of teaching, but for its close and supportive environment. The staff at Swinburne especially deserve our thanks for the assistance over the years. Every student here has been taught by people with a passion for what they do. We must also thank our classmates for accompanying us on this journey. It has been a privilege to share the classroom with people aiming for the same goals. But it's not just assignments and exams that make up a degree. It is also about growing as a person, something we couldn't have done without the invaluable support of our friends and families. Through all the challenges and rewards, they have been there for us, helping us fit in some leisure time, offering financial assistance, and listening to us. For all of us, this is a very proud moment and something we have worked towards for a number of years. We are honored to have you here with us today, celebrating our success. Now, as we look at starting new journeys, we acknowledge those who have contributed to our studies, the knowledge, friendships, and experience we have gained during our time at Swinburne will help us succeed on whichever path we choose. To my fellow students, congratulations and good luck for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishan. To Swinburne graduates, I know that today is the culmination of years of hard work and that during that time you've had the encouragement and the help of family and friends. On yours and the university's behalf, I wish to thank them for their support of your studies at Swinburne and for being here to see you graduate. I'm sure that they, like us, are very proud of all that you've achieved. Graduates, please stand. Turn your face to your family and friends and join me in a round of applause to say thank you. Graduates, please resume your seats. Graduates, on your behalf, I also wish to take this opportunity to thank the academic and administrative staff for their contribution to your education at Swinburne. Would all staff please rise? Graduates, I do hope that you will consider that this is the beginning of a lifelong association with Swinburne. Education is a continuing process, and I hope that many of you will return to Swinburne to further your studies. I'd also encourage you to participate in the activities of the Swinburne Alumni Association. This association has groups in many different parts of the world. So even if you're leaving Melbourne, you can continue your participation in Swinburne activities. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude the formal part of the Swinburne graduation and award conferral ceremony, I offer my congratulations to all who've received an award today. Well done and thank you.
On behalf of members of the Council and the University community, I invite you to join us for refreshments, which will be served in the Chandelier Room. Would you now please stand while the official party, academic procession and the procession of graduates leave the hall.
This has been a Swinburne production.